play, and I think I'm being heard. Let's go. All right. So we're going to pause the TTS bot for now. Because I know that I'm going to be listening to random music that I make. Guys, it's a celebration today. Hold on, let me get my thoughts. Let me get my thoughts in check. I'm spazzing out. Hold on. Where's my hat? I feel like wearing the law hat today. All right, I need to set up the TTS in a bit. Guys, how are you doing? I'm in a great mood today. I am in a great mood, Ash. Ash, do you have any ideas of why I might be really in a good mood and why I have a thumbnail of me shaking hands with YouTube? Is there any idea? Is Ash smart? Ash is not that smart. He lies. I'm joking. Ash is the smartest out of all of us. If you weren't aware, Ash is actually super smart. Just so smart. It actually makes me sad how smart this guy is. Anyways, I mean, I don't even know how to explain this. It's been 2 years. Yes, Ash, yes, bro. Dude, a human reviewed my page. Dude, I'm so happy. It's crazy. Dude, I shed tears today, bro. And I'm proud of it. Dude. So, this is on the record for me, so one day I can look back at it. So I'm trying to come correct for my future self. Hi, it's you from the past. We did it. And look, I'm sorry, right? This was supposed to be better. So basically we were supposed to be here all planned out at 2 o'clock p.m. sharp, but life still has its hiccups. That's not, anyways, we're here though. And we've done it, brother. We've done it, okay? It took a little while, but we've done it. And I'm sure right now you're probably still, I don't know, you're probably composing right now. And all I can say is that maybe we're not as trash anymore. I don't know. Maybe we're not as trash, but we can't say we're not YouTubers anymore. Which is pretty cool. We didn't even have to use AI, which is awesome. All it took was 5 billion appeals and a couple of Twitter messages, and we're here. Let's go. I don't know what's going on or what happened, but I think YouTube kind of just figured out that, like, I don't know, the AI system was getting them too many complaints. And so I guess I got a little lucky in that regard. And plus the visualizer probably helped. I don't know. There was probably a lot of things. I can go back to posting shorts now because apparently to them, shorts wasn't the problem, which is crazy to me because I put more hours and time into the long form. Anyways, I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much. I don't even know how to thank you guys, except for the fact that I'll probably be able to afford the server now. So I'm so happy. I can buy Sidey a mouse now so he can play games on his laptop. Dude, this is awesome. Dude, shout out to Romero for the Patreon. Shout out to everybody who supported, bro. It's not even funny. But without further ado, let's listen to some music. So I'm gonna take you down a trip. I'm gonna take you down a trip to through memory lane. All right. Here, let me see. Do you hate me for watching you with an ad blocker? No. Moving on. But it's crazy that affects me now, Ash. Finally, again. After all those random hiccups that they were going through with me, they were just like, okay, fine. We'll do it again. Because what happened, Ash, right? I was approved for everything, right? And I was in the program, everything was fine. And then they were like, nah. And I was like, why? I just got it. And they took it away. And I finally got it back. And it only took like months of appeals, bro. Months of appeals. Anyways, this community was built off of a few franchises, and one of the franchises that I gotta pay homage to the most out of everything, I've been waiting for this a long time, is the Sonic community and the Ninjago community. Bro. Early on, the Ninjago cover, the first Ninjago cover was the one that gave me, I think, it was the first double-digit 1,000 views that I've ever gotten, and it was Unlock Your True Potential. So I kind of want to listen to that again. That's what we're going to start with. But I'm super happy. I'm going to do my best to try to fund the the server, which is so sick. It's all happening so quickly. That's fire. All right, let me see. Let's listen to it. Let me know if you guys can hear it, by the way. I want to make sure it's not too soft. And then what I want to try to do is maybe afterwards, after we listen to the cover, I'll turn back on TTS and then you guys can talk to me. Does that make sense? We're going to try that. We're going to try that. So let me get everything situated right now. I don't even remember how to pause it. I don't know if this is a good idea, to be honest. Yo, Jake, how are you doing, bro? Guys, Jake's the GOAT. Jake's the GOAT. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is awesome. It's been a long time. It's been like, what, 2 years? It's been like 2 years. Everything I've been basically shoveling and funding myself, but now I can share everything with everybody, which is so fun. Let me see. I can do it. I can do it. I can just mute you guys. That's what I'll do. Let me know when you can hear your voices. But until then, let's watch the Ninjago one. The first one. The one that kind of started everything. The one where I met most of you guys and built up most of the community. I feel like it's only right. Imagine I get copyrighted for my own stuff now. That's so sick. In a weird, twisted, demented way. Actually, it's probably on right now, isn't it? Yeah. Commands, YouTube. Let's keep it off for now, and then I'll turn it on after. All right, guys, let's watch it. This is awesome. This is kind of what started everything. But it's so goddamn loud on my end. Sounds weird to me. So you guys can hear it, right? We're running it. I'm gonna read it after. I'm gonna read it after. There's so much ore with this, it's not even funny. I'll go back and explain some parts as well, so don't worry about it. Well, let's just listen to it for now. There you go, Master. Okay. Sorry. I was such a cheeky bastard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, so backstory of Ninjago and me. Well, like many other people, Ninjago was a very, very, very influential part of my character, right? Who's my favorite? Can anybody guess my favorite? Can anybody guess my favorite? Can anybody guess my favorite? My favorite character. This is the first video I've seen of yours. Yes! That's how Jake came out. Let's go. Jake is cool as hell. You guys don't understand how much Jake has done for me, bro. It's so crazy because he's over here just memeing all the time, rage baiting people. But this guy is awesome. Like, if you were here for this video, like literally, I have to get on my hands and knees and thank you, bro. Because it's more than you would ever imagine. It's basically what made me stick around, if you know what I mean. Because like all up to this point, it was just me basically having fun and whatnot. Then I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna stay around. You know what I mean? But then I made this one and it popped off. And it popped off to me. This is before anything. So it popped off for me. It was like, I don't remember, it was like 10K. It was like 10K views. And I sat there and I was just like, whoa, that's a lot of people. Because I was just getting ping by ping by ping. That was like, cool. And I was like, it's ass. Because I listened to it like 5,000 times before I posted it. So I was like, is this actually good? I was just like, it's pretty fire. You know what I mean? Because I guess if I thought it was cool and other people are thinking it's cool, then I guess it's cool, right? But whenever I'm making this stuff, or at least whenever I used to make it, it used to just be straight buns to me. I would sit there and I was just like, I'm not a professional. I really am not. I can't read one note. I can't. I promise you I can't. I can't. But it was fun for what it was. Jake said maybe Kai or Cole. Here, I'm going to turn on the TTS now. It is Cole. It is Cole. Cole is the coolest, bro. Cole is the coolest. Grim! What's up, Grim? Grim, it's a great day today. It's a great day today.
J4
It's
KYXO.
a great day today, bro.
Anpu.
It's a very
Grim.
good day today.
J4 KYXO.
What is happening? Are you
Anpu.
guys hearing yourselves?
My goat.
There you
Grim
go.
underscore Reaper 81. Anpu YOOO Jake. Fiction GD Anpu Tanger when Grim underscore Reaper 81. Anpu my king.
Grim.
Chuchwan's Anpu.
This is awesome.
Cole.
Yes, Cole is my favorite year.
Fiction GD Anpu Tanger when
Yeah, probably after me. Probably after all the ones that I
Chutch.
get through.
One's Anpu. I said it.
Yes!
I knew it. You said it
They
around
did,
3 times
bro.
all time
They
I've seen
did.
you.
They finally released me
Grim
out of the
underscore
random
Reaper 81
purgatory they had me
Anpu.
in, bro.
I heard that YT finally released you Tears of Joy.
Dude, it was a battle, but it worked out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. A human finally reviewed my stuff. And I think I don't know, how many subscribers do you need for like that advisor person?
Fiction GD Anpu. No Tanger sad face. A Shrindy
Not
Animus
yet,
Anpu.
Fiction.
What if I
Wait,
did
wait.
this skull?
Wait. Okay, we'll listen to Tanger after. We're gonna listen to Tanger or whatever, songs you guys want a little bit after.
J4 KYXO Anpu bro.
But for now we're listening to. I'm just gonna explain a little bit of some of the stuff that I got going on. All right. So if you have any questions, ask me now. But I'm gonna explain basically my thought process going into all of this. I would pull up FL Studio. I don't know how laggy that will be. And going through all the files, I have like thousands of
Choch ones
files.
on poo.
It'll be annoying.
I am so happy I can TTS. I was saying a lot of comments. I love you. I love you. Please, let's listen to your beautiful music.
Thank
I
you
was
so
jumping
much,
very
Yara.
hard now. Very loud and hard.
This is
Fiction GD
this is a
Anpu.
favorite for a lot of people.
I can't wait for Tanger.
This is a favorite for me as well, because it's kind of what set everything in motion to where I was just like, oh, okay, I think this is kind of fun to do, because I don't know, seeing how happy people were with me about like how nostalgic it was kind of different, because I was making them as kind of kind of a remorse to my own self, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm trying not to smile too much. I'm so happy. But like, basically, my idea going into this was I like epic music. You know what I mean? And I would just listen to epic music all the time, over and over and over and over again, right? Samuel Kim makes a lot of epic music. That was a guy that I listened to a lot on YouTube, along with like Jonathan Young and like all these different YouTube guys, you know, Richard E.B. I don't know if you guys know these guys, but they're really cool on YouTube, right? Samuel Kim ended up quitting, right? He ended up quitting for a little while, and it kind of made me kind of sad because I liked listening to his music and kind of going back in time.
Fiction GD on Poo Anubis. If you check Discord, I sent a video of Tanger saying her name.
All right. I'll listen to that after. I have to wait, Fiction. I have to wait, right? I have to get this out. This is for the legends. This is for the Pantheon, really. I'm going to be honest.
Choch one's on Poo. This is my favorite. It helped me and saved into your world when my teeth hurt so hard and when I was sad and when I wasn't.
Right.
Every time you're so majestic. I think I'm too emotional to even like talk now.
Why do you say that? Like, dude, I was getting emotional too. It's not even funny. It's been around 2 years, 3 years or whatnot. It started with a mashup of like Beyblade Burst. I didn't like
Fiction
Beyblade Burst.
GD on Poo.
You know what I mean?
Because you are pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, it's not Tanger? I thought it was like Tangerine, so like Tanger? Tanger? It's probably Tanger then, right? Tangerine? Tanger? Tanger. It's probably Tanger. It's probably Tanger. Just say yes or no. Just say it. Anyways, let me mute TTS real quick so I can explain it. All right, real quick. All right. So basically, let's go from the beginning. I'm so happy because I have sections of the music now to explain it, but it's gonna be hard with this one because I don't have sections. But I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so bear with me. All right, here's the opening part. This is so wild. What type of reality am I living in right now? Okay. What the hell?
Big site.
All right. So,
J4,
if you know me,
KYXO,
all right, and if you're also a person with more than 2 brain cells, hopefully more than 2 brain cells, you would know that I like anime. Or at least I used to. I used to watch a lot of anime and whatnot, and as time progressed, I started hating anime, because anime is kind of just lame now. I don't know what's wrong. I just don't like it as much. Gachakuda was pretty good, and people dragged the I'm not gonna rant about that. I rant about it all the time, right? So, so basically, this beginning right here, where he's over here, just powering up, and just goes boom.
It's my beautiful beginning of all colors.
Energy. You have to have energy in a mix. And that annoys me so much whenever I'm watching something or I'm listening to something. These guys don't come through. They just don't come through. It's like it's kind of lame, and not to knock anybody's style. It's just not my preference. You know what I mean? If someone's powering up or whatnot, I'm used to Saitama. I'm used to
which brain cells?
Whatever, or like Dragon Ball Z. Whenever someone is doing something that extrudes power or anything like that, you have to have that musical element to like kind of support that. You know what I mean? And as that kind of died out and was kind of replaced with, not to not to knock any like trap or rap or anything like that, it started getting a little bit low key, right? So I think what is like I'm trying to think of what anime opening is an example of this. But Rock was anime openings at some point, and it was so cool because when you're listening to like One Punch Man's theme song and like his theme song's going through, and then the final battle goes through, and then you hear his theme song, it is fire. But then when you replace with that something low key, that's supposed to be for like ornaments, and you'll see that later on with like Sans and Undertale and all that. I use trap rap elements because they're good in some ways. Whenever you're working out or you're feeling like, you know, him, when you're feeling like him, then it's trap. But whenever power is being, you know, shot out everywhere, you need to have like rock and like cool cinematic elements. So that's basically my thought process. And then he's ascending. He ascends. You need choirs with that. What else would you put there? That's just how I feel. This is gonna be so awkward. Is that Sidey? Sidey! What's up, Sidey? How are you doing, bro?
Poop.
He said which brain cells? Oh my gosh, let's continue, bro.
J4KYXO Onpu-san. Which one Zonpu?
Like, come on.
You know how beautiful you are.
And that's why I edited like that as well, because it's just like, dude, we're talking about Lego. We're talking about Lego ninjas. So when a Lego ninja powers up and is over here sizing up snake guys, you have to edit it in such. That's just how I feel.
Ninja subplays Onpu.
Okay, so let's move to the action bits now, right? Let me see where some action bits are.
These powerful windy
aura.
instruments are preparing for the beginning.
You know what I mean? Look at my guy Cole. Look at my guy Cole. Like, dude. Come on. Ninjago is peak, bro. If someone comes to you and is just like, yo, Ninjago, that show, it was buns. It's trash.
My favorite part is
then
Lloyd.
they belong in an asylum. That's just what I would say.
Once.
That's just my opinion.
Fiction GD Onpu. My name is Suki Woodbones, and I ate 5.
So then things are actioning up. I'm telling a story. If you've never seen Ninjago, then you kind of have an idea. Yeah, so all those action bits are just basically me matching energy with scenes. You know what I mean? There's a scene in my head, and I can't animate or pay people to animate Ninjago scenes. And
I
just want to be
when I was like 8.
Nostalgic of the Ninjago show that I remember.
Ninja
and it's fire.
subplays on TBF.
Jake, your favorite ninja just came by and streamed Jay. Jay is cool. Jay is cool, but he's low-key scared all the time.
One's on
but Jay,
I like every season though. Music is always best because there's always Jay Vincent.
No other ninja has that charisma
so
like that except for Cole.
But I love Older more.
Except for Cole.
And LT.
Jay got the charisma. New Ninjago's ad, in my opinion. It's not trash. It's not trash. Me personally, it's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? But it's not trash. It's just not as good as original Ninjago. It's just not as good, and that's the only other Ninjago we got. You know what I mean? If they make a new one, it might surpass. No, nothing beats the original. Everybody knows that. Jay is not my favorite. Who is your favorite then, Jake? Who's your favorite? It's definitely not Cole. To be honest, it ain't bad, but could be way better. True. I don't think it's terrible. I just think that it's never gonna match up to like the rhythm and like the overall feel of the first Ninjago was way too adventurous. They were never gonna ever come with anything close. And I think they knew that as well, especially because there's a lot of individuals that were in the original shows that are just not in these shows.
Can we listen to all your covers and watch comments?
Too much. So
one of my favorites is Pythers.
But yeah, this is what set everything in motion. The pianos that I use, I didn't have an electric guitar at that time. So what I used to do is I used to play the piano in my house, right? And as I'm playing like the Ninjago theme or whatever, listening to everything by ear because I can't read notes or anything like that, right? I just sit there and then I'm like, dude, this would sound so good, epic. Like this part immediately, right? I can just imagine Lloyd over here, this scene with da 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 da. You know what I mean? And then I'm just like, oh my gosh, let me just try. I tried, and this is the result of that trying. This is like, I would say this is really early in me trying. I think I've only been doing this composing thing for about 3 years. Like 3 years, I think. Or maybe about 3 years. Before then, I used to make like beats on LMMS. That's a studio that's free, but it's like not as good as
Churchwanzanpu.
But I used to make like beats and cinematic stuff, little tiny cinematic stuff, but never ensembles like this. You know what I mean? But yeah, I play the piano. That's where my experience comes from. I play the piano. I've played the saxophone. That's
J4KYXO on Poo. Yeah, crazy 3 years.
I got sweaty
Ninja
from running.
Subplays.
I love every one of yours. Yes, dude. So we're gonna listen to some more. We're gonna go through Ninjago first, and then we're gonna go through Sonic because it's Ninjago that came through for me. It was the Ninjago fan base. It was Sonic, and then it was something else. I forgot which the other thing. Oh, Undertale. Undertale and Deltarune. That's pretty recent.
J4KYXO on Poo.
Anyways, let's go to one of my other favorites, which is Pythor. All right, and there's obviously certain parts in Pythor that are just so good that I can't recreate. Okay, there's another aspect of this. There are some things that I can't recreate for some reason. It's like past me was just goated at some things. And then like new me, I'm sitting there, I'm just like, how did I even do that with like nothing? It's dumb. I don't know. But anyways, let's listen to more Ninjago. Listen to more Ninjago. This is so awesome. But Jake, you're a real one for sure. Jake is a real one, bro. There was a period of time where Jake was just commenting on shorts all the time. Dude, you don't know how clutch that came in at the time it came in clutch, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Where is the Pythor theme? I swear I have a folder or a playlist with all this stuff, and I totally lost it. Here it is. Oh my gosh, this guy said W-Unk. Thanks, nephew. Thanks, nephew. This theme is fire.
Ninja Subplays on Poo WPKXO.
I think it'll be easier to talk through them, to be honest.
Oh, this is two of my favorites. Pythor is my favorite villain. Here, you helped me a lot, and this is so
all
beautiful.
Of that was
I loved it, and I love it still.
Of research.
J4KYXO
I have a problem
on
where
Poo.
I
can't do that
overanalyze
anymore.
things
LOL.
too much to where I just don't do anything. It freezes me, and I'm just like, maybe I'm just better off not doing it because this can go wrong, this can go wrong, this can go wrong, right? So this was me trying to practice to be a little bit more professional, have a more professional sound. So this is as close to the Pythor theme as I can get. That's all this is, this first part. And then I freestyle the second part. Pythor is so cool, bro. Like, dude, come on. This is my guy Chumsworth. This is my guy Chumsworth.
One's on Poo. I always scream Devourer, the greatest warrior, at one emotional moment. I used to walk through my room for hours
Am I the only one that just
until
hates
it's morning
this
listening
version
to it
of
and
my
imagining,
guy Lloyd,
and
bro?
I do.
I hated this guy. I hated this guy so much. Like, I'm sure there's some harder core Ninjago fans out there than even me, dude, than even me. I hated that guy. And so when I saw him become the Green Ninja, I was low-key kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted it to be Kai, even though I didn't like Kai. I did not like Kai. I liked Cole more. But I just thought, what is this guy? He ruined us. He made most of. Okay, my fault. Oh my gosh, naive runt. My fault. And then this is me basically practicing with that electric guitar. This is fire. This is good. This is good. This is good. So this is all of this is basically me trying to find the limits of what my electric guitar and the bass that I have in my studio, trying to see what it can do. So if it sounds a little bit more noobish compared to what I do now, it's because this was literally me trying everything out for the first time with different elements, like different strumming patterns, different types of muting and all of that garbage. They're called articulations. I was sitting there and I was just like, dude, I'm not figuring out any of this stuff, so I'm just going to use this cover to try to figure out what they can do. And this is basically the result.
Ninja sub plays on poop. Young Lloyd just wanted his sweets. Church one's on. Real talk. Please check my two last comments. Thanks very much.
That's so fire. And then this is this is so fire. Look at this end part. Okay. I'm gonna show the end part after. Let me read what you guys are saying. I always scream "Devour the Greatest Warrior" at an emotional moment. I used to walk through my room for hours at night until it's morning, listening to it and imagining. Dude, that's sick, yeah, that's sick. Young Lord was so bad, hated him. Yes.
Last comments. I love you. It's so hard to say how much I do here, but I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm relapsing. I really hated that guy. I'm not gonna lie. Kai was built to be the Green Ninja. It's so crazy how they sidelined, bro. Like, he was literally set up and all. I love Lloyd for the reasons he always someone I can feel the most. I feel like Lloyd's development after I started, relating with Lloyd a little bit more. But then, I don't know. Young Lloyd was so annoying to me. Young Lloyd just wanted his... Oh my gosh, dude. Lloyd is just a kid. He was just a kid. He was just a kid, bro. Even in the end, he only got Pillow Men. I'm glad he was happy. Let Big Bro vibe to his comp. Dude, this is crazy memory lane for me, especially for the fact that, I don't know, it's crazy that I got the email from YouTube today, and I planned this in advance not knowing that YouTube was going to email me today. So it's crazy that this is all happening. But yeah, this is a fire one. These guys these guys were basically people that subscribed and basically commented to ask for this cover. These are the people that asked for this cover. The prophecy. So I put them in the video and they loved it. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. My chest hurts from laughing too much.
J4KYXO on poo. My old PFPO, my loudly crying.
I swear one of these guys were Jake. Somebody asked for it
on poo.
Was this Jake?
I loved him as a kid. I love Chosen Ones.
Bro
He
for
lost his
told the
childhood and was
prophecy.
forced to
Please
fight
check
his
my last 4
covers.
comments. I love
And
you.
LT.
I'm reading them here. I'm reading them.
on
My
Poo,
old profile
father.
picture. Oh my. So this is you. This is this is you. This is you, Jake. Oh my gosh, look at Jake. Look
Ninja
at
sub plays
Jake.
on Poo. Is that Jake's alt?
I love him as a kid. I love Chosen Ones. He lost his childhood and was forced to fight his yeah, I disagree. I did not like my guy Lloyd as he was younger. I didn't like Lloyd as he was younger. When he was getting a little older, then I started sympathizing with him and I liked him. But I don't know. It would have been cooler that he became like the chosen one and like the lone ninja on like another spin-off and then just let the ninjas rock, to be honest. Because Loki, that's what happened like in later seasons anyway. So it was like they should have just let Kai be the Green Ninja, then shelve that and then have Lloyd grow up and then fight his father. That would have been way cool. But hey, it was interesting how they did it. It's just my opinion though. Leon, how are you doing, bro? How are you doing? We're going through because it's getting kind of hype. It's getting kind of hype. But anyways, to explain this cover away, the first part, the this part over here, that is all me trying to do my best to be professional. You know what I mean? And then I was like, okay, I gave what the people that asked for this cover what they wanted. You know what I mean? My version of the, you know, of the pipe thing. Then here's my response and my interpretation of it, which is basically this part. You know what I mean? That was basically my interpretation of it at the end. And it felt so long to make. And then around this part is me basically practicing just what I want, which is basically different ways to play the electric guitar and incorporate that into the whole cinematic mix. Because I love metal, rock, emo, anything like that. Then it goes to like EDM and then everything follows after that. This guy has so much aura. This guy's fire. All right, moving on to the next one. What is the next? The next Ninjago one that I can click on real quick that meant a lot to me. Loki, it was the Moro theme because like the Moro as a character I love so much. Tai Lung, Moro, anybody like that. I relate to them heavy. All right. I relate to them heavy. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can turn on the TTS now. Maybe that will work. Okay. So you guys can talk now.
Leanne _ plays on Pooh. Moro is goated.
No, Moro's fire. I had someone ask me in a comment earlier today. They were saying, why is Moro crying?
J4 KYXO on Pooh. Moro my goat.
Yes, bro. They were asking why is Moro crying, and my response basically was, I'll read it actually. Why not read it? Actually,
Chouch. One's on Pooh. Moro. Can we also reread my comments on Moro though? And GT? Fiction GD on Pooh. Leanne, hello.
Where are your comments on Moro? Did you leave them in the video or here on the chat? Let me see. Let me read the comment for you guys because it was kind of cool. I sat there for a second. I was just like, yeah. Because they were just like the crying in Moro's theme, and then I was basically, this is my response to that. I said, yeah, Moro is a special
Lean
character
_ plays on Pooh. Hello, my ghost.
Yeah, I think she's still here. I think she's still ghosting around. Let me read this real quick. Hold on. So basically, I put, yeah, Moro is a special character to me. I wanted to add an extra layer of emotion that, think about his character, all his rage after being first banished, turning into pleas of mercy to be let out. But him finally realizing that he's been abandoned by the one person he trusted most. I hate that. It's too close to home for me. it's too close to home for me, but it's like a semblance of normalcy for me as well, where it's just like there's an on-screen representation of something that can actually happen in the real world, and that's what cinema and art is for. All right, it's for people who need to relate to that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And those moral stories, they suck, but they're very real. That actually happens to people. You'd be surprised that actually happens to people, and it's worse than pretty much anything. It's worse than pretty much anything. But the moral theme was actually not one of my favorites on the channel for Ninjago, which is kind of surprising, I know. But I guess it's because of the emotional toll it takes to like even confront a character like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. To each his own. But Moro, that one was cool too. Let me see if I can find any of Vieira's comments on it to see anything. But I'll go through some of the parts that were pretty cool on this one. I don't mind. Let me mute the TTS. I forgot to mention, this was one of the the first times I use an organ. Now I use an organ all the time in the background. You can't really hear it as much. But this was one of the first times I used an organ. I was trying to make this one as, I don't know, more Halloween feeling, more spooky feeling. He's a ghost, bro. Of course.
Plays on Poop. You know, Moro looks a lot like her. Also, I noticed the organ plays really hard. One's on Poop. This is one of my favorite ones. I really inspired so many people to write comments. Maybe you should use it for writing.
And then like a whole mood change after this as well.
Ninja's sub-plays on Poop Road made a whole tribute to his family.
Okay, so that was an original idea. That wasn't an original idea. I've heard that somewhere when I was making it, but I couldn't remember where I heard that type of feel. The whole because like I mixed that in with the moral theme to make it more Ninjago feeling. But I forgot where that was from. It's from some spooky movie. It might have been, I don't know, something from Laika. So maybe like Coraline or something like that. Like Kubo or something like that. Kubo or whatever it's called. Something creepy. I forgot what it was. It might have been something stop motion. It was something stop motion, but they had a violin instead of a piano. I think a piano's better. I don't know why they used a violin. Right? Because they have violins that sound more spooky and whatnot, but I think having a piano there just felt so weird. You know what I mean? So having the plucks of the violins and then like the whole piano part and then doubling down on that was just so much better.
Ninja sub plays on food. So why did I get a notification? Which one's on there? Yeah, this sounds feels like revenge. That's what inspired me.
So cool. Just mixing like the hardcore rock with like it's literally just metal right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, this was pretty metal, pretty metal. Spooky, scary skeletons at. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Yeah, we're moving on. Yeah. He's right though. Definitely some spooky, scary skeleton stuff. Let me show you the end part that I tried to give him the most aura with. Let's see.
Plays on poop. That's why it's peak. Ashrin the Animates on poop. Is it time? Fiction GD on poop. Take smiley face. Ashrin the Animates on poop. The song introduced me to the channel. Ashrin the Animates on poop. Oh, not
yet. That's fire. That's fire. It's a good mix. It's a good mix. Once again, I would say in the light of everything, that one was definitely a little bit lower where Ninjago was concerned. Just because, I don't know, it took a lot of emotional, I don't know, to make some of these things at the degree that I was making them, like trying to put my all into these, which I don't know if is a good idea. In hindsight, let me turn back on TTS. But like, let me see. Yeah. Let me go back and see. Yeah, I realize Yera's definitely a writer, guys. Come on, Yera's a writer. He's a good writer too. You should read some of it. Well, listen to it. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. Ash says, "Is it time for the song that introduced me to your channel?" Oh, not yet. Is it time to switch gears? Let me know. Let me know. It would be cool to kind of listen to some of the stuff that had people introduced to my channel. That'd be cool. Let me see. It's Liana! Hi, Liana. How are you doing? I'm super happy today. YouTube likes me again. Let's go. We're just listening to some of my music for now. We're going down memory lane. I'm happy. I'm really happy. No. I'm muted. I was muted the whole time. Let me read it for you. I need to read it back now. So you guys were hearing yourself though, right? Okay. The greatest life energy can attach. It can even make you addicted to honor of being the green ninja. And then fate tells you that you're not enough. That's Yera commenting on the Moro thing, which is just so true, bro. It's crazy how these things can just affect you. Someone's word, it might be like your parents or a teacher or something like that. you would think that it doesn't get to you, but in the quiet moments when you're there by yourself doing something that you really think is cool, and then you sit there and those will just start playing in your head. It happens. And I feel like these characters are kind of a personification of that to the highest degree, the worst degree. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's go to some Sonic. Sonic is different, guys. Sonic is different. You don't understand. Sonic's different. Did you answer me something while you was muted? I don't know if I saw it, Yara. But basically that was Yara's comment, which is pretty cool. That one's real. That one's real. Okay, so we're going all the way down. Future me, this is sick, bro. We're going all the way down. We're going all the way down to the first song that I ever made that I took this serious out of anything. This is the third video that I basically posted on this channel, which is kind of crazy, but it's Breakthrough It All. This is one of my favorite ones. I listened to this earlier when reading the comment because it's kind of crazy, or reading the email from YouTube. Cause oh man, this one was everything to me. This was around the time, I don't even know. Breakthrough It All is different. It's very good. It's very good. I don't know which one, Ash. I don't know which one. Tell me. You have to tell me, bro.
TTS.
I don't know which one you're talking about, but we're listening to this one. Let me make sure it's being heard though. So that's crazy. All right, let me pause it here. That's insane. I believe that this is probably the most. This is like the most professional one I've ever done. Which is crazy because it was the first one. This was the first one. Technically the second, but the first one that I actually took serious. Where like I did the
Liana LS 9 pounds on poo.
Peaches cinematic version one, and then I was sitting there and I was just like, that actually sounded kind of
one's on poo.
Let me try to see how hard I can go on the next one.
It's beautiful.
That piano was FL Piano. That was the free stock piano that FL Studio gives you, bro.
Liana, it happened to me as well when I first saw him streaming and joined out of curiosity.
Yeah, TTS muted sadly. Yeah, I mute TTS so we can watch this and I can talk over it and you guys are not interrupted, right? Liana said, I'm still shocked it took me so long to find out that he had a second channel.
Ashrindi animates on poo. Are you kidding me? Ashrindi animates on poo. That's Florida Keys loudly crying.
See, this would be the moment that I would say I wouldn't consider myself a YouTuber, but I literally can't say that
LS
anymore.
9 pounds on poo.
I literally can't say that anymore.
Skull.
But anyways, look at Ash
skull.
So this is the one that Ash came by. I told you guys, this is the third video of my on this channel, seriously, right? And so that intro was different. Everything about that intro was pure emotion of me trying to make it as beautiful as possible. The reason why it might sound a little bit different from the ones that I have that are newer is because it's way slower.
The way you used it is
and
beautiful.
Slow means emotional because it has you thinking in your mind too much, relating to different things in your life that you can like attach to the music in that moment.
After reading the commenter's name loudly
and
crying.
I don't do that as much anymore because of the fact that I just love raw power. so much, right? And I feel it's more interesting to have those parts in the middle.
Liana
But
LS,
as you can
9 pounds
tell,
on poo.
if you've actually
Face
been
blue
paying attention
smiling.
where the
Face
music's
blue
concerned, right?
smiling.
Where the
Face
music's
blue
concerned,
smiling.
right? You would see
Face
like the
blue
newer
smiling.
ones. I've started
Face blue
incorporating
smiling.
that at the very
blue
end
smiling.
as well,
Face
which
blue
I
smiling.
think that makes
Face
it a
blue
little,
smiling.
it makes it a little
Face
spicier
blue
because you're
smiling.
about to leave,
Face blue
but then you
smiling.
have that
Face
cool
blue
emotional,
smiling.
breakdown
Face blue
as you're
smiling.
leaving, kind of like a
Face
little
blue
meditation
smiling.
piece,
Face
which I
blue
think is just
smiling.
sick. I got that
Face
from
blue
Calamity
smiling.
from Terraria, by the way.
Face blue smiling.
All right,
Face
Doperu.
blue smiling.
Awesome guy.
Face
but this
blue
beginning
smiling.
part was just basically just a symphony. A symphony,
Judge.
just strings.
One's on poo. There's some story comments you
timpanis,
didn't
everything.
check yet on
Everything's
Bad
just
Piggies.
everything's just
EADC
melded all
cover
together.
and Earth
I wouldn't
cover.
be able to explain
Can we
it,
listen to these and read?
any closer
And
than that
GT.
because me and the younger me is just
Fiction
too
GD
far
on poo.
different.
Mansai
Are you
yo
gonna still hearing
vol
yourselves
higher
in the
wotard
Goodness.
zinsei.
I hope that
Wine
wasn't.
quined pig.
I hope the TTS isn't messing up with you guys too much, bro. I keep forgetting to. I have to figure out an easier way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ash. But I hope that made some sense to you while I was speaking. Hopefully that didn't annoy you too much. Hopefully that didn't annoy you too much. Okay. What? What is? Who's typing? I don't know. So let's keep going. Okay. So this next part is basically inspired by Now You See Me. This next part is inspired by Now You See Me because I love the music from Now You See Me so much. It's really cool. It's very jazzy. They skip a few beats. I guess sometimes going to 3/4 time. I don't know that stuff too much. All I know is that it sounds raw. It sounds fire. It sounds very metal. So I try to recreate it, but in a sonic way. You know what I mean? To see if I can do it. I hope you guys are hearing this. This is fire. This is fire. This is fire. This is fire. So all up to that point is me mixing. I don't know how to explain it. It should be more cinematic, but I like cinematic music when they have drums. You know what I mean? When they have old school rock drums. All right? Just in the background, making everything more actiony, making like your heart's in it a little bit more. With symphonies and everything like that, it's more, I feel like it's more reflective. And this is more, action-packed, more fun. We're hearing it? Leon, you're lying. You're still hearing the TTS, it can't be. I don't see it activated. I don't want to turn it off because I want to end up turning it on here and there anyways. And Grim says it's off. Okay, so it's off. I'll have you guys know, by the way. Okay, not the TTS, the song. Okay. What? You're not hearing the song? You have to be. I think you are. Yeah, you are. Okay, so basically, this was all before I decided to go as Anubis. Yeah, I know. That's how old this is. I made this before the genesis of anything. But like I was a real big fan of everything regarding that. You know what I mean? For a lot of personal reasons, and other reasons, let's just say I'm just a big nerd and I love history so much, right? So this part over here was me recreating a lot of different ancestral sounds and things like that from this the I would say like more Arabic, Middle Eastern type, you know, Asian type, which is this those chants were raw, 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 all that. And then here it goes. That is so fire. That is so fire. Okay, so another thing about me is that I do things sometimes and I forget. I have a weird type of memory where my mind starts blocking out random things that I don't believe I need at the moment. And then years later, I go back realizing that I need it. And then I'm just like, come on, what are we doing? Right? That long part where it's just like, very, very, very long, right? I stopped doing that for a little while. And so basically I ended up going back and then incorporating that back into the music now. Like the penumbra phantasm thing, I used it in that, which is why it sounds so ascended, you know, versus like Big Shot, which is more energetic. You know what I mean? That's kind of to explain that. I go back to this composition to try to relearn that. I'm in an Ouroboros! This guy is so sick. This does not feel like me at all. So basically, that was trash to me. Like right now, that was trash. But the charm in it is insane because that was all done once. And I sit here and I'm like, how is that possible for someone of my caliber? Like that doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem real. Some of my caliber shouldn't be able to do anything like that, right? That was all of my thoughts with this cover. So that second part, I did the first part, I did the second part, and then I did the third part with the live and learn and whatnot. That live and learn part was me basically saying, I'm trash anyways, so let me just do whatever I want. I'm going to put live and learn in this. No one's going to watch this anyways. It's gonna get 0 views. No one's gonna watch it anyways. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. People are gonna be mad if I put the live and learn theme in the end of it. I'm just gonna put it at the end because no one will realize. No one will even watch this. Here we are 3 years later. Here we are 3 years later. But yeah, all of that stuff, I sat there, and now that I look back on it, I'm starting to recreate what I thought was garbage, basically, which is just insane to me. I don't understand this life stuff. It's weird. But yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. Avi was here. Is this Avi? Avi is so cool. Hi, Avi. How are you doing? Avi, I'm so happy. Avi, thank you so much. Avi, you're a real one. You're a real one. There's a couple of people that really are real ones. Avi, you're a real one, bro. You're a real one. I appreciate you so much. And this guy can sing out the wazoo. I'm sorry. Let me not glaze too much. Anyways, let me go back and read. What was your name before? I don't want to turn on TTS yet because it's just on a flood. Let me see. What was your name before? It was probably something regarding ninjas because of my heritage or whatever. But ninjas don't exist. But yeah. So it's probably like ninja, probably my email, something like that. I don't know. But yeah. I went back and I was just like, if I'm going to go on, let me just be who I am. And I'd put that Anubis, boom. Here I am. Let me see. But yeah, it was something regarding ninjas for sure. I think my name in Discord is like Your Shinobi. So yeah. I just realized this is 3 years old. Skipping that. Screw you, Ash. Drink your water or we'll find you. Good point. Hold on. Let me just... What? What the hell? It's in a cup. It's not in a straw, so it's going to mess up my tracking or whatever. Don't worry about it. And good night. Gotta go sleep. I'm crying. Abby's gone. This is the best cover you have ever done. This is Ash. To this day, in my opinion. All the others are awesome too, but nothing beats this one in my book. Ash, dude. Literally me. Every single time I'm trying to figure out a part, I go back to this one to see if it's there, and most of the time it's there. Like whenever I'm trying to do, and it's crazy how that works. I don't know. I wonder if like Hans Zimmer does that, where he's made something and he goes back and he's just like, how did I do that? Because if he does, that would save my ego so much. I hate myself sometimes. I sit there and I'm just like, why are you so bad at this? Why didn't you just, I don't know, go to a music school or something? This is dumb. You're over here sitting here watching random videos and listening to hours of music trying to figure this out. And then I go back to this one and like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's so beautiful, live and learn here. Yeah, Yara. I mean, it was awesome, man. It's awesome. Lane says that music is insane. But yeah, you need to fuse with your past self, son. But look, Leon, even though that's probably a joke, that is so true. That is so true. That is so true. It's a weird tug of war. I consider this to be one of the best times of my life. I would consider this to be one of the best times of my life. And then my younger self was basically trying to figure out what to even consider myself. So when I was making these things, I was basically trying to figure out what was it back then that made me happy. And so I was just like, let me do that in a nostalgic way, which was cinematic music because I loved cinematic music. So yeah. Cristiano's here as well. I hope I said hi to you, Cristiano. I feel like I did. I feel like I saw you earlier. No one will even watch this. Dog, this got me watching you. I know, which is crazy, Ash. And look at you, a mod. Which is... life sucks. Life sucks. They literally sit here and just toy with you and your emotions. It's weird. I'm glad I'm just being with you. Yeah, running through the room makes me sweaty, but in a way, I feel like I need to shower. Also, drink a lot of water and jumping. Yes, Yara, shower, drink water, good hygiene, and work out. I love all of those things. Make sure you do all of those things, all right? This is awesome. Avi, what did I do? What are you talking about, Avi? Dude, you've commented on so many of my second channel stuff. What are you talking about? Shout out to you. If you're here, if you were there pre this email from YouTube, you're a real one. I'm sorry. You're a real one. You're a real one. That's why I put you in like the little Patreon gold thing. Because it's like, dude, are you serious? Are you serious? I don't even know how to thank you guys. It's awesome. Onpu, does it help that I have more than a decade worth of music education and you do peak while I do okay? A decade worth of music education and you do peak while I do okay? I would say that I'm it's not like I came out of the woodworks not musically inclined. Okay? I played the piano pretty when I was pretty baby. I was pretty baby when I played the piano. I've played the saxophone. You know what I mean? I've played, like I mentioned this, I don't know if you were here, but I've played a lot of different random instruments, you know what I mean? And I guess picking those things up while, you know, hearing by ear kind of, I don't know, kind of did something to me to where it's kind of easier to pick up certain things. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. I think it's more of just a practice thing. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's definitely just a practice thing. I played, I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty young where like I was playing piano. Like my older sister, I have an older sister, right? And she was more musically inclined than me at some point, and she taught me how to play the piano. And I was like, I don't know, toddler, like out the womb. So I mean, come on. And we didn't play notes or anything. She was just like, yo, press this one, press this one, press this one. What does that sound like to you? Oh my gosh, that sounds like Kirby. That's right, that's Kirby. So shout out to my sister. And my real one, Cristiano. I just said if you were here before that email today, you're a real one. Everybody else, I mean, hey. I guess after that, that's just, I'm just honored. After that, I'm just honored. But you guys really came through. I appreciate it. Avi Dunn got flustered. I don't know why Avi's getting flustered. Like, Avi is not more talented than all of us over here serenading like angels in Discord. That's such a flex of saxophone. Here, I'll try to turn it on now for you guys while I read. Here.
He animates on Pooh. To be honest, music covers, production of any kind, is all about just learning it over time. I can feel the progress I've made, just like with your music.
Of course. I feel like I was pretty trash. I feel like I was pretty trash compared to what I am now. But it's not like I can't learn from different things that I did before. You know what I mean? I'm not proud enough for that, guys. My ego's not big enough for that. I look at my younger self as like such a smarter person than me. I would say that overall wasn't better than me, right? But definitely smarter. Definitely smarter.
Liana LS 9 pounds on Pooh Maltigi will eat you.
Maltigi, not you need no, Liana. Why are you talking
Fiction
about
GD
right
on Pooh
now?
Tanger when
I'm getting to it. I'm getting into it. Please, Fiction, wait. I'm trying to have some fun. Let me see. Leon says, does it help that I
Ashrindy
can
Animates
sing?
on Pooh. That Penumbra cover you did was really good, yet so different from all the other ones you've done, showing clear signs of progress.
I'll tell you what, Ash. I was trying to have that one be a sign of my progress. There's a couple of covers that I've been using to hallmark my progress. I can probably point them out to you guys. But, you know, Penumbra Phantasm was one of them. I used a lot of instruments in that cover.
Church One's on Pooh. I left some comments you didn't read on. Bad Piggies cover, Amazing Digital Circus cover, and Earth
That
cover.
one wasn't
Can we
bad.
read some? I left last just today on Piggies.
Earth.
Fiction GD on Pooh Tanger is fun.
We're doing Earth. We're doing Earth. I have to do Earth.
Ashrindy Animates on Pooh. I'm glad it was Penumbra then. The Peak, the Best, the Goat, the Phantasm.
Well, the reason why it was Ash is because I kind of saw in the community that people were using Penumbra Phantasm as like a mashup kind of all the you know, the Undertale Deltarune, and dude, my channel blew up from Undertale and Deltarune.
One's on Pooh. Penumbra Phantasm cover is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I wasn't
really
jumping
is.
that hard for a while and for hours, and I feel like its comments section is my home now.
Loki is Yura.
Chuch one Zonpu.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, can we read my comment on Earth though?
Yeah,
0.
when I get to it. I want to do Earth. I do want to do a lot of the Deltarune and Undertale ones, so I'm going to stop yapping now and just start playing them. But
Ashrindi Animate's Onpu, bro, the Hammer of Justice cover. LOL.
Yes! Literally that. Dude, that one literally went crazy for no reason, and I was so surprised. And
Avi001F Onpu. All right, have a good time, guys. I have to get up early tomorrow. Face blue, smiling, hand pink waving.
Abby, bye! I like that guy. He commented on my long form videos. Those took hours to make.
Liana LS 9 pounds Onpu. Face blue smiling. Face blue smiling,
no
face
way.
blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling.
Oh gosh. Let me see.
Chuch, one's Onpu. I really love to listen live and learn cover. It's one of my favorites.
The Live and Learn one
I
is
love
cool,
it.
too.
I
So
love it.
We're gonna have
Why
to
are you so
definitely
beautiful?
break this into like
Ashrindi
Right,
Animates,
you got
Onpu. Also, like a month before I predicted, you're going to make a cover of Hammer of Justice. LOL.
Oh yeah. I feel
Ashrindi
like it was
Animates Onpu.
obvious, yeah.
Glad that cover did so well. It's really good. Lien_plays Onpu. Liana LS 9 pounds Onpu ZBFDI.
What? There has to be an exclamation for that one. To be happy? What does that mean? anyways, yeah, that was right after Ash. That was right after we were playing Deltarune, no? There was nothing else in my mind after Gerson's theme. Gerson's theme is so good. I'm wondering if there's any one that's gonna beat it in chapter 5. I doubt it though. Hammer of Justice is too good. It really is. We'll get to it, but I really wanna shout out this one. Where is it? The Infinite cover, for sure. I'm wondering which one I did it for, whether it was the full one or this one. And then we're gonna listen to both after it.
Chuch, one's Onpu.
I mean, what do I deserve? I'm gonna be, what do I really deserve, really, you know? Liam's like, what? I have the TTS off. I'm just listening to them and then just replying to them. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go faster, Liam. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go faster. Okay, so Infinite is fire. That's the explanation for this one. But I've done this cover like 4 times now, bro. 4. Okay, so before I get into the next part, right? That part was completely original, which is, I feel like that's another reason why I like this one so much, is because that was nowhere in Infinite's theme. This past part right here that I just came from, this one. because that transition note right there is not in the original, but I put it in there because it's just like, it sounds cooler that way. And mixed with like Infinite's kind of motif is fire. I just think that's just so fire. I think Infinite's fire. What can I say? I think it's fire. His game, ass. It's ass. But he is really cool. Let me see. Mate! Music sharing, I see. Mate. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy. I feel like this day was prophesied. It was prophesied. But yeah, I'm music sharing right now. I'm so happy you're here, bro. But YouTube is working with me now. I'm not bothered by the TTS being off. All I want to know is why I did not see this. Surf through the channel, see what you like. You know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm just super honored that anybody even wants to care about this stuff because I didn't. I really was just sitting here like, you know, I don't think self-esteem is just very low. I was just like, I don't think anybody's really going to care about this mess, but I do. So I'm just going to see what sticks. And then as people were coming in and saying, yo, this is good. How about this one? How about this one? I was just like, okay, maybe I'll do that one, but I want to do this one. That means a lot to me. And they were like, this was a way better choice. And I feel like that's when I started kind of regaining faith in humanity. Mate, yo. He's the tallest of mountains, of course. Original parts sound very good. I love this part. I've put it in different covers. I've hidden them in different covers. Ash, don't go looking for that. You'll go crazy. But I've hidden certain parts of the originals in different covers because I love it that much. Whoa. What are you doing? Hey, what's going on? I peeked at the chat for a split second. You're not supposed to figure that out for a little while. So now I won't say anything. But I'll give a hint, right? So I've been thinking of something if I were to ever get to this point, right? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Do I think you'll find it? No. No, it's too hidden. It's too well hidden, right? If I were to show you all the patterns in Patreon, I feel like somebody would find it or whatnot, right? But I will say that I composed
Shrindi animates
something
Onpu. I was talking about that in theory. What do you mean?
Blood Bride. Okay, and it's for an idea that I've had in my wildest dreams. If everything that I've ever thought of came to light or came true, and I'm kind of close to that. And Romero's helping me a little bit with all of that stuff. But I wouldn't do that. That seems like hellish. I don't know. That seems like hell to try to go through all of that and try to find it.
Ashrindi animates Onpu is Onpu planning a game. Fiction GD
yes,
Onpu Kanger when
to satisfy your ego though, Ash.
Ashrindi
like
animates Onpu.
Just so that you don't go looking for it. Just remember the
Mate 3601.
Okay? I'll
Onpu,
probably expound
most
on
interesting.
It one day.
I will need to get a better musical ear as time will pass.
This is the only time I'll ever talk about that. But no, don't spoil it. Here we go. Can you tell I had so much fun with this or what? Dude, this is fire. I don't think I've ever had an Infinite cover that I thought was trash. Most interesting. I need to get better at musical ear as time will pass. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you'll end up like me, kind of in the weeds of it. You know what I mean? But I love music. I love music. It gets so hype after this. Okay, Anpu, time to transcribe all of your covers. You did this to me. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. And also, it's not like I'm some master schemer. You know what I mean? It's not like that. I just accidentally use a little, like I accidentally put in some elements of things that I would like to, see in certain movies or TV shows or whatnot. And things, it just kept it where it's just like, you can put this in. And I was just like, okay. And I sent it in the Discord once. I really did. I literally did. And I was just like, whenever it can fit in the cover, I put it in. Because it's so minor that it's just like, it kind of just fits everything together. But it's nothing where it's just like, it's just putting my spin on it. So hype. Oh, it's so fire. Oh my gosh. That is one of my favorite covers. Why? Because I can just push the gas pedal all the way down to the floor without any repercussions. All right. So there are certain times in music where you can do that type of thing, but you have to let people take a break and reflect. That one, you could just do whatever you want. I just sat there and that's why you hear the electric guitar.
Liana LS, 9 pounds on poo. DH, FH, FH, DH, Watt Watch, BF, DIP, LS, BF, BT, BBTH, FH,
I think is one of the only songs that allow me to do that. You know what I mean?
Choch, one's on poo.
Anyways,
I need a lot of text to say how I love you just for being here. I feel a bit too emotional for writing it now, and forgetting and trying, it's beautiful.
Just because I like it so much. It's a mix of the fact that there's a lot of original elements in there for me. The overall song is just really, really peak, where it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up, right? And so you're expecting, a satisfying release of all that energy, but it just keeps going and keeps going, so you never have to take a break. And it's just endless power. That's just what it feels like.
Liana LS, power. 9 pounds on poo, BFDI reaction stream, possibly?
Anyways, next time for the next one. But the next one, let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I really have to link this. It's kind of annoying to keep, put the TTS on and off. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sorry if I wasn't reacting to it as much. It's so beautiful being with you. I don't need to have any human needs with you. Yeah, what are you talking about? You mentioned the Leo motif. You should not worry about that, Ash. Look, if now that this has freed up some of my time and I can see the sunlight again, now that YouTube's actually working with me again, I can see the sunlight a little bit. I will be working on some other projects, right? I will be working on some other projects. I would not advise that you go through all of that trying to look for whatever Leo motif. I'm telling you, it is so slight. It's not even funny. It's not even worth it. I need a lot of text to say how I love just being here. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Yara. I'm glad that this can be a place where you feel, you know, you can have some fun. You can relax, you know. BFDI reaction stream possibly? When is that? What is that and when is that? All right, guys. So we're going to do two more. And then I'm going to start reacting to some of Tanger's music. And then I'm going to share some of the musical influences for me.
Fiction GD on Poo Tanger soon?
Oh, never mind. Fiction wants it. I don't want to bend to his will. That ghost on my computer. I'm joking. We're going to go do some Tanger after two more.
Ashrindy animates on Poo. Battle for Dream Island.
Let me see if I remember what that is.
Fiction GD on Poo. Yay, Tanger, finally. Chuch ones on Poo. Can I share music too? 0.
Yeah. We'll share some of your music. Actually, this is what we'll do, because I've listened to a lot of your music already on the streams or whatnot. So what I'll do is this time we're gonna listen to some of the stuff that Fiction wants to listen to, because I know Fiction wants me to.
Leon underscore really plays on Poo. Everyone's home now, so the Wi-Fi is messing with me. No! I'm a dip early. Bye, guys.
Bye, Leon. I'll see you later, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, bro. Leon, you're the best, bro. Thank you for being on this channel with me. It means so much, because the reason why I'm thinking the people that are from this channel is because this has kind of been a weird outlet for me where I'm able to actually talk to people. You know what I mean? So
Mate3601 on Poo. Your server is one of the few places where I can share my favorite songs and games.
That is so awesome. I'm so honored, mate. I appreciate you, especially from you. You're a cool person too, mate. You're a cool person too. I love all of you guys. You guys are so cool, bro. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad that I can share some of my music now with you guys. I feel like I just never do that. I'm just so busy all the time. That's all it is.
Ashrindy animates on Poo Reel.
So yeah, let me go through. I'm gonna do what we'll do, Yara, is we can listen to some more of your music maybe on the second time we do this.
Ashrindy animates on Poo. I like the Discord server. I use it to share my random bits of music. LOL.
Dude, I love it too. Look, that wouldn't exist without you guys. It's your server. The Pantheon there, it's the Pantheon server. They asked me to make it and I was just like, why? And they were like, for a place that we can, you know, chill or whatnot. And I said, that sounds sick. So we did that. And it was only 5 of us there for so long. So if you guys enjoy the server or anything, everything there is all the Pantheon. Please thank them.
Choch.
It's awesome.
One's on Poo. I need to write whole text why I love you.
Yara, why?
You are alive and never judging. 2.
Right, here.
You are safe and beautiful. Never look and feel too much. 3. You are pretty predictable
Yara,
and beautiful.
Why? Yara,
Ashrindy animates on Poo that wouldn't exist without you.
Why are you
Ashrindy animates on Poo.
Oh my gosh.
You ran so we could walk, or however the saying goes.
I appreciate you so much, Ash.
Liana LS 9 pounds on Poo IDK if it's copyrighted, but listen to Feed the Taj.
Feed the Taj. Okay. Here's what I'll do. We have to because I don't want to take too much time. Here's what I'll do. I will make sure that I mute the TTS for real this time. And then I'm going to listen to 2 more here because I have a lot of videos. We can't go through all of them today, right? And then we'll go back and listen to some others another time. Or maybe after the cartoon watch that we do, maybe after that. But let me listen to 2 more here. And then I'm going to make them like Undertale Deltarune ones. And then we can go listen to some Tanger from Fiction. Because there's some Tanger that I thought was pretty good. I like electronic music and this and that. I haven't tried it yet. You'll see why. But, you know, I can't wait. I'm really excited. But yeah, let me see. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Let's do The World Revolving, And low key, like the world revolving and something else, something early on, some early Deltarune stuff and Undertale stuff. Let me see. Yeah, so the world revolving is one of the early ones. I'm gonna do the remaster version because it's not too different. And then maybe Raise Up Your Bat. Yeah, because Raise Up Your Bat was really good too. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the world revolving first. You always save. I'm never sure whether my favorite artist is that kind, but you're always so alive. I appreciate it. But we're gonna listen to the world revolving. I think it's here we go. Yeah. This is one of my favorites beyond anything, and you'll see why. I'm gonna show you the part that I thought was really good, and that was more original. I tried it and I was like, "Oh, that sounds great." Wait a second. Wait. Leona texted me. Hold on. Let me see. Battle for Dream Island. Let me see. I have it searched here. Yes! We did! I think I had this on a stream that I watched. Battle for Dream Island? I think I had this on a stream. Do we not have this on a stream, guys? I feel like we did. Or was that something else? Am I tripping? I feel like we've seen this before. Yeah, I have to look back into it. It doesn't seem familiar to me, but the characters do. It might have been something different. Anyways, let me go back to the song. But yes, I have heard of it. I've seen it. I think I've seen it, Liana. I'm sorry. Oh, also, dude, these animations are from one of my favorite animators on the internet, dude. All right? This guy is awesome. If you haven't seen his stuff, please go, bro. I've watched so many of his animations even before all these, and I said, dude, when I'm able, like when I have people to help me along with Undertale and whatnot, I can't wait to play Undertale and Deltarune, bro. And dude, it was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. But anyways, let me not. That gave me PTSD, by the way. But yeah, this is all remastered, by the way. I didn't change much other than making the instruments more bright, more clearer, and adding more guitars and more vibrance around, more atmospheric stuff. So whenever I remaster things, it's basically me trying to, which sucks. It sucks. It really does suck. It's me trying to figure out which instruments to heighten, lower, what elements to add to make it brighter or whatnot. And all of that creative thinking takes way more than just making it for some weird reason. And I don't understand why. But yeah, basically. Let me see. People also keep mistaking for the animator. Yes, that happens all the time. And I don't understand. I'm just like, bro, I'm sorry. I like this guy's animations, right? And so what he does is he basically animates this over someone else's music, right? And I was like, dude, I wish it was my music. So I was just like, okay, since he does that, let me try to see how my music would fit with his animations. And it works so well because anime. Made sure the framing paused that. Bro was looking kind of freaky, I'm not gonna lie. First time I do EDM anything, to be honest. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done EDM, by the way. But this was an interesting kind of thing to get back into because I did used to make EDM music before cinematic music. This is like a very long time ago where I tried to make EDM music and I thought it was so trash. I used to make dubstep. But yeah, It'll make sense later on, I promise you. So getting back into EDM felt so weird, and I was such a noob at it. I was just like, I swear I was better at this. I wasn't. I went back and looked at my EDM stuff, and I was just like, this is hot garbage. So I basically was just like, let me try to make sure that I can do it better. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was my favorite part. It was the part where I'm, having the chugs of the electric guitar go up. I'm gonna replay it after. But basically, that was completely new. I've never tried that ever, and I was scared to even keep it in. Brother, whenever you fear like a certain thing or whatnot, you have to try it. Just try it and see what happens, because you never know if you're actually going to like it or not, or if it's ever going to come through being better. Courage is a way better payoff. You know what I mean? You're going to be afraid no matter what. You know what I mean? But it was so cool when it ended up being fire. So I'm going to replay it. Let me see. Bro made EDM. Is Bro one of the composers on Sonic Frontiers? No. But yeah, I used to mess around with EDM. You said Serum? What, Serum or I think it was Serum. I actually used to watch the guy that you got the animation from. Yeah, he's really cool. His name's ZK. He's really cool. Some of the animations that he has and some of the music with the animations I didn't like, which is why I was sitting there and I was just like, I really wish I could have you know what I mean? I was just like, that would have been cooler if you would have done this. So this is basically me just being a fan. All of this is basically me just being a fan and like, yo, this is how I would do it type thing. You know what I mean? This is my favorite part. So basically what I wish that ZK would do in his animations as well is basically break into these. This isn't in his animation, but I wish he would go from anime to back to Deltarune, so it feels like it's kind of more connected. And he does that a few times. I think he did that earlier on a few times. But it would be so cool because it would seem like there's another hidden world and a show beyond the game. I kind of like that feeling, but I basically did that because that would be cool. You know what I mean? Imagine if you collabed with him. If I was making music a long time ago, like Undertale and Deltarune music, he probably would have used it. That would have been cool. He probably would have used it, which is kind of cool. It would be kind of cool if we actually collab. That would be awesome. I literally hope and pray that he sees one of these. Even if he doesn't like it. I would have been like, yo, at least you saw it. I'm a true fan. ZK is fire. Ampu dropped the bass. Oh gosh. So in my head, you're a new gen. I wish. I just wasn't in the fray. I wasn't in the fray yet. So this is the emotional part. What's up, Romero? How you doing, bro? Okay, so yeah, that was the doozy. And look at the next video right here. Perfect. So yeah, that was basically the doozy. That was the doozy. That was a mix of just a lot of different Two Steps from Hell stuff. You will see them in a second. I'm gonna play a song from them, or part of it, a part of a song from them, right? Two Steps from Hell is a very, very big inspiration for me, right? And what they'll do is they'll go from crazy rock stuff, crazy weird arrangements, into very soft fantasy-like stuff. I love fantasy. It's fire. It's a fire genre. Some of my favorite games ever are just whatchamacallit? Just RPG MMOs. Those are trash now. So check this out. Anime that I really, really, really liked is trash now. I don't like it any. RPG MMOs, I really, really, really like them. They're garbage. Are you funny? Are you seeing it? I'm suffering. Anyways, but yeah, I was basically mixing a lot of different cinematic movie elements into that part to make it seem like more of a story, because I was actually learning about Jevil as well through this cover. I didn't know who he was. And then I finally fought him and I said, man, I wish I didn't go as hard emotionally for you, because you suck. I sat there for 2-3 days trying to fight this guy and lost 5,000 times. I had to make a separate video on this channel about how people were laughing at. Okay, sorry. Let's go to the next one. Raise up your bat. That'll be the last one from here for today. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. Anybody who's ever contributed to my music, commented, liked, or just glanced, bro, just glanced at the homepage at the thumbnail. Yes, you, bro. Thank you. And to my future self, I guess this is, are you thanking me? Am I thanking you? I don't know. Good luck is what I'm saying to my future self. Good luck, bro. Good luck. All right, so here is another one that's really, really sentimental to me. I don't think we're going to get to any of the other ones today because I'm running close on time, and I want to get to some of Fiction's EDM stuff, and I'm going to share some of my music as well, right? Damn, I missed most of it. It's fine, remember, it's fine. It's just me on my hands and knees thanking you guys. You guys are awesome. I am honored. You have no idea. You have no idea. So check this out. All right, so I'm going to explain to you guys and show you guys a little bit of the music that inspires a lot of these intros after this, right? Calamity. Terraria. Ah! Terraria. Calamity mod is one of my favorite games in existence. The mod itself is one of my favorite games. Why? DM Dokuru's music it's elemental. It takes you to places that don't exist in the world, and I think it's super fire. These bells, all of these are straight from that mod. That little thing in the back, those little dun, 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 that is literally from the Calamity mod. This is one of the first times I'm trying it out to see if I like it, and now I use it in every single cover. Every single one has the Calamity bells in it, and it's paying homage to basically that experience playing that mod. It is fire, right? But I add more shimmer to it now. I add more things so you can't tell as much, but it's in pretty much every single one to add more of a hypnotic element, right? It's fire. so fire. I love it. All right, so with that last part, I was really trying to make sure that I was faithful to the actual song, but I ended up straying away from it with the electric guitar, which is why you're like, all of that is not in the original. And I was trying to make that part be original as possible because I was gonna do it over again. You know what I mean? I was gonna do it over again because it plays twice in this song and I just couldn't. So this is basically an ascended break where I basically have whatever character is in the cover or whatnot ascend, or I try my best to make it as empowering as possible. And it went so hard with this one, and I can never recreate it again because it's just too unique. And that's kind of the beauty of doing this art stuff, is because like there's certain things that will probably never ever come back to me in my life unless I remaster them, and they just sound so great. Okay, so if you want to ever make anything like this, right? I suck. I'm a noob. But if that sounded great to you, which it sounds really, really great to me, right? Literally what I do is from this point, there's electric guitars and there's drums and everything. It gets your heart pumping, right? Which is why like whenever there's like an action moment, or like whenever there's a gun, or like there's multiple anime type punches, I always have the drums going like this, right? It's like a constant do 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 do, right? Because it matches the heart pulse, right? Your heart pulse can't get to that, but your heart will mimic it, right? So whenever I do these breaks, it makes it feel more ascended, because like I take all of those elements away and I put hero horns. Hero horns are so awesome. The dun 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 dun. It makes it sound so heroic and awesome, because I don't know what that element is for. It just sounds more royal. You know what I mean? It sounds more universal. It sounds like you're in the heavens fighting something. I don't know why, but it just sounds like that, and it makes everything better. And I spam it in this. I spam it like you'll hear. It's like dun dun dun. You'll hear it in the background. Right there, the dun dun dun. And then I mix it in with these different beats, and then the electric guitar comes back in screaming. So there's instant just, you know, excitement after that. But only Chris has that. Only Chris will ever have that. That one. And then the choirs come in and everything. It's just so fire. It's just so fire. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick. Can't wait for you to do a cover of Deltarune chapter songs. Can't wait. I can't wait to even do them. And thanks to all of this happening, thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Thank you. Thanks to all of this happening, I will have more time to actually, you know, and resources to actually to even infuse more into it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You should do a version where you sing this, Romero. That would be fun. I mean, that would be fun. I would have to like, let me see. I don't know where, but I'll probably set up some booth thing and try to sing something out one of these days. You'll see. It'll have my voice in there. One time I tried to send thumbs up, but my brain turned off and I didn't pay attention. I accidentally sent this emoji. Ayo. The middle finger. Ayo. Oh wow, unique character touches and covers. My man, that is nice. Dude, it tells a story. I'm a storyteller, so it's kind of hard to, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to not. Every single time I'm doing one of these, I'm not listening to music. I'm not imagining music. It's basically I'm imagining scenes in my head and then translating that into music somehow. That's basically all that is. And then this is the second phase. So like the guitars go harder right now. Okay, real quick. That was all EDM. That's what I used to make beforehand. Remember what I was saying about like me going back to like try to figure out what my younger self would do in these situations? This is one of them. In LMMS, it's a very old, very free program. I used to do a lot of random EDM dubstep stuff, right? And basically where the cinematic, experience comes in is that I really like, like the Fat Rat and things like that, things that make you feel like you're in space. And so that saw in the back, that why it sounds so uplifting is because I'm using something I call the Ascended saw. You can find it somewhere in FL Studio. I forgot what it was called, but it's a saw in there, and I basically put a bunch of effects on it so it sounds more like like the Fat Rat. You would hear it in Mayday is a song that you would hear it in, and I basically mimicked it and made it my own, and it's called the Ascended Saw. So that's what you're hearing all the time in this. This right here. That's so good. That's so good. This is another one of my very, very favorites. That last part where it goes and everything's isolated and you feel the power is basically me trying to match Spamton's energy. Just the eldritch power of like Spamton Neo right there versus such a small. I love that mess so much. I love it so much. I love it. Just a Lovecraftian Didia. You're just fighting that. I love that. So I was basically trying to capture all of that with pure emotion, which is basically this part. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's just so fire. And then I have the hero horns. It's really cool. Really cool. Anyways, yeah, so that's to raise your bed. Raise up your bed. So yeah, it's just a mix of just me trying different things, trying different, like, once again, scenes in my head of how I would do it. All right, how I would do it. If I had the power to create these scenes, you know what I mean? Create the emotions of certain characters, that's how it would sound. You know what I mean? When a gravitational force is coming down, it needs to sound like Godzilla is coming to your home. Just a big hum underneath, you know, but accompanied by some epic emo elements and rock elements, dude. And occasionally some cool trap elements, some rap elements to make it sound so powerful. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's move on to some of the influences. And then Tanger. We have to listen to some Tanger stuff. And then I'm out of your hairs, guys. This is life-changing for me. I appreciate it. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick. That's how I write. I imagine scenes in my head when writing what happens. Exactly. That's how it feels. It's just a bunch of scenes in my head. Whenever I'm listening to random songs like literally like Two Steps from Hell, Waking the Demon by Bullet for My Valentine, anybody like this, dude, I literally imagine scenes in my head of fight scenes, just pure fight scenes, because I don't know, there's nothing cooler and like more impressive to me than like, I don't know, a literal, like just imagine Godzilla in front of you and you having a chance against that. That's pretty sick to me. That's pretty sick. The Discord channel should have a radio channel with your stuff and we can submit. What do you mean? Am I reading that wrong? And stuff we can submit. I have a channel where where you can submit covers that you would want me to make, and I actually go through them. The Per Number Phantasm one was one that Ash asked for, and I had to do something that Ash asked for. Ash is a real one. When the potion is wasting the skulls in China's Bright, oh god. Raise up your dad for streaming night? Yera. Oh man, imagine if there was a chair at the end of it. Oh god. A radio channel that plays songs sent on music channel, that would hit hard here in the background while doing stuff. Oh really? So a radio channel in the Discord? Is that something for real? Interesting. I'll think about it. We'll see. I have to set up the Minecraft server first. Gonna get in some Onpu SMP shenanigans. That's gonna be something. Does bro even know where the Chris versus Phantom fight comes from? I played it, did I not? I played it, but at the time I didn't. At the time I didn't know. But yeah. Oh, you mean the reference? Yes, I know where the reference comes from. It's the reference. ZK uses a lot of different references from a lot of different anime. I'm pretty sure part of this reference was actually from Black Clover, if you guys didn't know. If you're an artist, you gotta use references, man. It saves you time. And you get to learn. You get to learn faster. I learn faster from watching other people do things. I'm a very visual learner. Very active learner. If you give me anything where I have to sit down and figure it out for myself, it gets really, really annoying. So I'm grateful to the internet, to anybody that actually sits there, does this stuff, so I can just watch and learn. It's amazing. I love it. Ooh, influences. We seed seeds of inspiration. You have no idea, brother. It's silly to say that my influence is Toby. Is it silly to say that my influence is Toby? No. My influence is a lot of people. Samuel Kim, Hans Zimmer, Two Steps from Hell, my guy, what's his name, DM Dokuru, anybody that I come across and think is cool, I take as inspiration. If I ever start doing EDM and stuff, and I'm listening to Tanger music from Fiction, then it's Tanger music is my inspiration for some bits. That's just how it goes. To a cover of Feed the Tigi. Oh my gosh, Liana, you guys are, my lungs hurt. I've laughed too much. My lungs hurt, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, you didn't play that fight, lol. I didn't play that fight! Whatever. We'll see. Maybe I'll go back to it after chapter 5. We'll see. Can we please have one more stream of music one day? Please, I love you. I will send you a lot of soundtracks and rock, and I also love to hear your music and discuss it's your favorite. Yes, we'll do it again. I'll have to plan it out again. I'm trying to do my best to plan more, and I will have more time to plan more, thankfully. Hopefully, with all of this that's going on, I'll be able to actually plan a little bit more and actually stick to it because I'll have more time, which is just so awesome. I'll be able to figure out different more projects that are fire to me, okay? And all I have to do is just, I guess, I don't know, keep doing what I do. My influences are Noobis, Portal 1 and 2. Portal 1 and 2. There's another, what is that other Steam game? The Valve game that people were telling me to play that I really wanted to play. Half-Life? I think it's called Half-Life. I kind of want to play Half-Life, guys, and BioShock. I'm not going to lie to you. Half-Life and BioShock. Something that I need to play. Avatar The Last Airbender? Yes. Avatar The Last Airbender. Toph. Toph is a very big inspiration for any character that I like, because Toph is cute and Toph is strong. I love cute, strong characters. Enter Kirby. Oh yeah, my influence is on Putu. I appreciate it, Ash. You know what's crazy? Ash has made some stuff, and I've literally listened to them for inspiration. The Penumbra Phantasm thingamajiggy, Ash, I listened to your stuff to try to figure out how to enter some things. It's awesome. We'll whenever we go over to the Penumbra Phantasm thing, I'll parallel with yours to show. All right. I want the Reese's Puff rap remastered by you. Oh God, not Reese's Puff, but yeah, Half-Life is another one, Romero, that I've seen and thought about, where I was just like, oh yeah, no, it seems like it might be cool. Please just check my comment under the Amazing Digital segment. It was pretty emotional to me. I'll check it. We will get to these things. I will check it. Don't worry. I will check it. But we can't do it all today, unfortunately, which kind of sucks to me, but it's fire. Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress 2. Valve has quite a lot of song use in these. Really? I wasn't aware. Like I told you guys, gamer I am not. Gamer I shall become. I was definitely over here playing a lot of competitive games rather than story mode games. What did I tell you my favorite genre was? RPG MMO. Thank you. RPG MMOs. I played basically every single one of them. Hated every single one of them. Most of them. There was one on my phone that I liked though. It was called why am I forgetting the name? What is wrong with me? I'll remember in a second. There's no way. I wanted to think some of the things you did were similar to mine, but the sound... No. There were certain things that I would hear and certain instruments that I thought were better for certain points. I believe the slower version, the slower time, was kind of the slow part of the Penumbra Phantasm thing, Majiggy. I used some of the elements from certain things that you were doing that I thought you could have done. But I was just like, since I'm here, I can probably do it. You know what I mean? All to make it to where you think that it's cool, Ash. Because you recommended it. So I was just like, let me make sure that I'm faithful to the source material and then throw in some stuff that I like. Anything that I throw in that I think is super cool, I'll throw in more at the end. So that's why it gets more rowdy at the end, more energetic, and then it calms down like Calamity. It's really cool. Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, Romero, you're banned. We'll see. I bet Raid Shadow Legends is actually okay, but it's not. I feel like it's over whatchamacallit. It's over marketed. All right, let's not waste any time. Let me go to my playlist called Conquering Gods. It's a personal playlist that no one will ever see, but I'm going to click into it so I can find some of the music that I need to show you guys. All right, this is Void Termina. We're not going to listen to all of it, don't worry. I'm going to skip a little bit. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. It's just a PNG. wondering what I listen to on my lonesome, it is just this constantly in my ear. It's this and like a bunch of rock, and occasionally whenever I'm working out, some trap. But yeah. It's funny that you got inspired with a little bit. ZZZ seems okay, but I hate gacha mechanics. Me too, Romero. I hate gacha with a passion. I hate gacha with a passion. I have a friend that lives in Korea. This guy goes to a store and he sees Bungo Stray Dog stuff and he starts purchasing. I'm just like, bro. And he said, bro, I don't know why. It's the mechanics, the gacha mechanics. I'm just like, dude, I hate gacha mechanics, bro. I really do. Genshin Impact, I'm sorry. If you like that game, shout out to you. The moveset's fire, gacha mechanics suck. I hate it. But yeah, electric guitar from Void Termina, everything. I love Kirby music. But I don't think I'm good enough to make it yet. I'm going to be practicing. Don't worry. You'll see why, Blood Bride. Here we go. Here's some real stuff we got here, though. It's starting to sound familiar now. It's just hold on. So that is Calamity music. That whole intro I have studied and redone countless times. Time after time after time, trying to make it as similar as possible to figure out how in the world bro makes it to where I'm playing a game, a 2D pixel game, but totally detached from the world 100%. I feel like I am fighting just gods, bro. I love that. That is fire. I love that feeling so much. And I copied it to the highest degree, right? And then I improved on it in my own way. So it seems different and it's mixed with a bunch of different influences. And I feel like that's where it comes from. Just the whole inspiration thing, like I was talking about. I took DM Dokuru's style and then I put Two Steps from Hell on it. I put We Are Legends on it. I put Thomas Bergenson on it. I put a bunch of different things. All right. But this is Stained Brutal Calamity from the Terraria Calamity mod. It's awesome. Also, Roar of the Jungle Dragon. I'm going to play that right now. You hear those drums, right? Does that sound similar to my drums? Yes, because I was confused on how to make it to where my heart is racing. It's this and also Hanabi, which is a Japanese rock girl group or whatnot. Don't worry about that, right? But let's just listen. This is here. I'm not going to go looking for Hanabi so I can show you guys all the points. We don't have time for that. But just listen to the drums.
Your control, or was that all your intention? Have managed to demolish whatever we make, but you're failing to comprehend. It began, they will easily put you home while you're plundered by your digression. I have gotten to.
Okay, so like those drums, they keep going throughout the whole track. Right? And they only double down whenever you're in the fight and you're doing something very crazy. And whenever I'm building scenes in my head, shooting, fighting, anything like that, I'm like, how do I make that more energetic? You can't make it more energetic without something holding it down, like a bass guitar or like chugs from a electric guitar, or what I like to use the most is sonic feet running. I call it sonic feet. It's basically the drums, because you're running. You know what I mean? And what it does is it pumps up your heart so that you're linked with whatever you're listening to, whether you like it or not. It's the same like when you're in a concert and there's a bunch of like, speakers around you, and you can feel the bass in your body, and then you have no choice, because like even if you're standing still, being a loser and just sitting there not enjoying your life and enjoying the music, you know what I mean? Your very being and your cells and all of your organs are vibrating. You know what I mean?
The point where I'm just too afraid that you're going to meet your end. Must said go out through the fire, and your rival did stand in line.
Okay, so if I was trying to mimic his music one-to-one, I would spam the bells, but I only do it in the intro because I don't want you to feel what he's portraying throughout the whole track. You know what I mean? It would kind of rob you of like the suspense of everything to make it feel as powerful as it does. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't try to spam it. I only spam it at the end and the beginning, because it's very, like a gong for like Buddhist temple, where it's like dong dong dong. That's how I see the bells, and he spams it. You know what I mean? But I see them more as like a meditation thing. That's linked to my own personal stuff. So
Yes, this is a hardship most dire, and one day you will heed what I say. This is my message to my master. This is a fight you cannot win. I think that that's your.
So yeah, I basically didn't know how to do drums, and I was searching out throughout everywhere to see how I can achieve drums that are punchy enough to make you feel something through your headphones or through your speaker. You know what I mean? Because it's so hard to do it when you're not like in a concert or somewhere where you have speakers all around you like I do at my desk. You know what I mean? So you can't feel it in your body as you would. So me trying to translate all of that emotion through this, it's just such a fun, cool thing to do. That's probably what brings me back to it. But that is pretty much it for all of the references I'm going to show you today. You know what I mean? I can't bring up anything else because I will just keep going in a spiral and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to some of Fiction's music, and you can think about what I probably will go to, where I would go to try to figure out some of these EDM stuff. If you go to the Discord, you're going to go see in the video channel, Fiction is there posting his geometry plays or whatnot. But I wasn't going to tell anything to him, right? I was going to say anything to him. I've been using that as reference to practice EDM. Now, what am I going to switch from cinematic to EDM? No. But I do need it for certain things. That's all I'm saying. I do need it. So I'm really excited to just listen to different music, get references or whatnot. And he's going to I'm going to go check if he's actually sent me any of Tanger's music, so I can kind of show you what I'm probably going to be looking for whenever, practicing, because I'm kind of a noob to all this. I'm going to be relearning a bunch of different things, so I appreciate it a bunch. I appreciate you a bunch, mate. The lyrics remind me of old school music, such nostalgia. I miss when people would just sing over the mic. That is so fun. It's gone now, though. It's whatever, though. Maybe we'll get back to it one day. But I need to find out if Fiction sent me anything. Let's see, and then we're going to listen to it. Let me go on the Discord real quick. My lungs hurt so much. My lungs hurt so much. When the album dropping? I'm not sure. I actually have thought about it. Hopefully, with everything that's going on, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I can actually plan things out longer. You know what I mean? And think about things more rather than, I guess, being like a rush state. You know what I mean? Because basically, here's my life in a nutshell where this is concerned. You know what I mean? I'll wake up really early. That's when ideas kind of flow the most. When I first started this out, I was making these covers. I think I made the Breakthrough It All cover The first time I ever opened that file, I think was at 4 a.m. or like 3 a.m. in the morning. And I just woke up and I just started making it or whatnot. And I kind of did that for like 5-7 covers or whatnot. And then I got really, really tired and I was just like, I can't do that. And then I got back into doing it and I was like, I can't do that. And then I went back and it just kept going back over and over and over and over and over again, right? And that's not too healthy. I'm going to be honest, that's not too healthy. So I basically ended up sleeping more, right? And that improved everything more, even more. Who would have known that sleep actually is good for you? I don't know. But when you're a person like me who is weird and a perfectionist where I'm just like, I want to do this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, it gets to you where you're always running around and not getting, look, no compensation other than great vibes. And that was good enough for me. But who would have known that even with resources, you can do even more with less the stress. And that's why I thank you guys so much. Because now I'm able to, I don't know, influence some part, give some part of me to the world, and hopefully that makes someone happy. If that's the case, that is cool for me. Why? Because it's happened to me. And I just want to pass. I want to do my part and do the same. That's just what we're going to do. I'm looking for music. Think shit out. Let me go to the music channel. Anubis, I need you to start with this. Bet. Let's listen to it. Bro, EDM is fire, bro. Look, I'm a partier, guys. I'm a partier. Do I go out, just go to parties and all? No! That's not what I meant. What I mean is that I am an introvert, but if you play good music, my butt shall shake. It has to. It has to. I gotta do some pop locks. I have to do the worm. I have to spin around on the floor because it's just so good. Music is fire. I don't like sitting there and there's a good DJ there. I can't just sit there and just do nothing. That's not me. That's not me. I love going into my room, turning up all the speakers or whatnot, right? And literally search up a DJ set. That's literally what I do. I search up a DJ set or I search up some EDM or anything like that. And I'm chilling. That removes my stress level so much. Literally a party in my headphones. I'm bopping my head from side to side, up and down all the time. You'll see more of that later. But this is fire. This is fire. Can I make this? I'll probably go. And you know what's the crazy thing about EDM? It's so fun. Yo, if you like EDM, you should definitely make it. Cinematic music, it takes too much mental load from me. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. But the ending is so satisfying. But with EDM, it's just all pure vibes. It's just uns. You know who dances to that? Spiders. Birds. If I play cinematic music, you know what my cat does? He walks away. When I play jazz, my cat is there dancing with me. When I play EDM, my cat is there dancing with me. I believe cinematic music is for power, oozing from your spirit and protruding into the world. And then for EDM, it's just a stress reliever for me. It's just pure stress relieving. It's just fire. There goes the lead. There goes the lead that I was talking about. So when I was using it in my orchestration or whatnot, it's used to uplift. But in this one, it's used to connect a certain idea to another one, right? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? That's just how I see it. There's no official, this is not official. That's just how I see it, right? It's kind of connecting that feeling to another feeling of like what's going to happen next. That is hard to do. You have to be a very skilled person to be able to write all of that down. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Fiction, if I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to say Tanger. Is that right? I'm sorry if it's not. But this person, that's how I know that if I were to practice, I'd have to practice a lot to get to this level. Just that lead alone where I'm just like, would I have put that there? I don't know. Would it sound trash without it? I don't know. You just have to practice to see. Like, bro, you guys know that dancing dog meme? That's literally how I feel whenever I listen to EDM. When I'm doing cinematic music, I feel powerful. That's why I like it so much. That's why it's so addicting to me. It's just way too uplifting and motivational for me. You know what I mean? But this music is just fun. It's just like you sit there and you just like, let me just have some fun. I'm gonna find the dog. Hold on. I hope it's still there. It's an old meme. Oh, here it is. Never mind. We're here. Hold on. But yeah, dubstep is crazy for me because I used to dance to dubstep. Dubstep is fire. I don't know what happened to dubstep recently, but it's still there. I have a dubstep playlist. It's fire. I love dubstep.
Dance, dance to
Oh my god! Whose dog does that? Whose dog? I'm sorry. Okay, we're going back. But yeah, that's just me. That's me whenever I'm listening to any music regarding anything cool. Anyways, we're going to listen to Tanger, and then I'm going to be out of your hairs, guys. No, she's leaving. Ash, thank you, bro. I appreciate you so much, bro. I appreciate you so much. It is getting late, though. It is getting late. I understand that. It is getting late. But thanks so much. I just love music in general, guys. I just love music in general. All right? Every single type of music just elicits a different feeling for me. This is it for me. Cinematic music kind of feels like the merger between all of them, but it will never not be more inspiring than fun. You know what I mean? And there's certain times you need, certain times for different ones. You know what I mean? There's certain times for different ones. Sometimes you need EDM, but anytime you're sad, don't listen to sad music. Listen to happy music. It'll change your mood. You know what I mean? But Ash, thank you, bro. Thank you. It's been a fun ride, dude. It's like, what, 2 years, 3 years? Fire. I appreciate you, bro. It's awesome. It's been really, really fun. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a little bit of an influence on, other random people like me and Grim and the rest of them. It's been really, really fun, bro. Anyways, let's listen to a little bit more of this. Okay. Is there any more Tanger music that we can listen to? Let's listen to like, I want to listen to, let's do 2 more. I don't know if I have enough time, Fiction. I'm so sorry, bro. But it's been real. It's been real. It's getting really, really late. I didn't think it was going to get this late, to be honest. I'm so sorry. But this is fire. This is a momentous occasion for me. So I appreciate it so much, guys. Let's listen to a few more. I listen to these on my alone time because I think it's important that I have, you know, EDM in my repertoire. That's it. But we definitely have to listen to some more. Fiction has built up most of my playlists where EDM is concerned recently. I had a lot of old EDM like 14 years ago, 15 years ago from like YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? So having these random ones are really, really fun. Let's listen to this one. I have a secret. 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 I've tried funk before. Yes! And that's how you do it. That is so good. That's good. Fiction, that one's good. This is going on my playlist. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Once again, scenes in my head. Okay. If you guys didn't know, I love distortion a lot. I love when you can make chaos sound like music. That's insane to me. Dude. I can't laugh anymore. It's hurting my chest. I've laughed too much. But dude, the brutalness of that is crazy. How bold must you be to be able to make that actually a thing? I love funk music. Funk music is awesome, guys. I'm sorry. I like all music. Look, if there's a genre that you don't like, I get it. But I don't get it. I think everything is fire. Ow, my chest. Jeez, this one's called Bike. This is fire. Very Asian. Very Asian. It's a very Asian track. I love that. That was awesome. That was awesome. We gotta listen to another one. That was awesome. This is gonna be the last one. I'm sorry, Fiction. This is gonna be the last one. That's fire. You know where that's going? On my playlist. On my playlist. You know what I'm gonna do to that workout? Yes, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a fire workout session. Okay, let's go look for something a little bit cooler, a little bit calmer. Let's see what else. Let's see Tanger's their whatchamacallit. Now this is a personal favorite song of hers. Let me see. This is Fiction, one of Fiction's personal favorite. This is what Fiction listens to, guys. So if Fiction seems cool, this is why. This is called Misery Fantasy, by the way.
How many times have I looked
Yeah, that's just dance music. That's just dance music to me. This is like something that I gotta put on in the. You know what? You know what else this is? This is definitely like Rocket League music for me. I love listening to like things like this for Rocket League or like something more chill, jazz. You'd be surprised. It's for me. It's a very mixed bag. You don't want to see some of my playlists. It goes from hard emo rock to like soft, sad music and like reflective. Like I would say like what is it? What is the name for that? Like church music, bro. Like religious music. Like contemporary thoughtful music, you know what I mean? Something sad, you know what I mean? Something reflective. Straight to this. Wait a minute. Diction, I'm pretty sure you've sent me this before. I've listened to it. There's the next part, but I do want to explain, like, dude, there are certain parts, like in music, there are certain parts where you can elicit certain emotions, and I feel like every musician knows this, right? And you kind of have to wield it in a certain way. You have to wield it in a certain way, or else you can mess it up, right? You can't go from happy to sad to happy to sad to happy to sad, right? Literally, the theme and the melodies, they tell a story and it's the most basic thing ever. You don't even have to be a musician to understand it. You just have to be a musician to kind of know how to wield it. You know what I mean? To where it's just like, it's like happy, sad, energetic, remorseful, anger, these bass emotions or whatnot. You can tell the story based on those. You can go from happy to sad to happy to sad to happy to sad. But throughout all of this, it's been just straight cool happiness into more of like reflection. Does that make any sense? I feel like that makes sense. Where it's just like you go from happiness to reflection and back to happiness again. And that's kind of what the nostalgic sound, like songs, like any song that you think are like, that elicits like a feeling of nostalgia, they use that, and it's the purpose, like that's the purpose of the music, to make you feel nostalgic, where it's just like, I've seen comments where it's just like, this makes me feel like so nostalgic, this part here makes me feel nostalgia. Yes, it's supposed to, you know what I mean? I think, what's his name? Karu on YouTube. He's a guy that makes cinematic music as well. I've looked at some of the stuff that he's made to try to figure out certain parts in my music as well. He makes great music. Do I think I'm at his level? Some things that I've done are better than his, but he is just on a different level in general. I'm Noob, he's good. I'm Noob, he's good. That's what I'm saying, right? And he's made like Counting Stars and like all these different ones where he explains like his IRL. He doesn't have his IRL channel now. He doesn't really post there anymore, but his IRL channel, he actually explains where it's just like, it's a composer's job to make you cry. So whenever you're crying at certain parts, I'm crying too, in a sense. All right. If I'm not physically crying, I'm crying inside. And if I'm actually physically crying, it's in there. All of those emotions are translated into that. And if you feel that, that was the purpose of it. So I think this is fire, dude, because you can do that across any medium. Funk, you can do it in. Trap, you can do it in. EDM, all of this stuff. That's what makes it so magical. That's why I love it so much. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate it. Sharing it with other people is way more fun. Trust me. fire. Yo, that's gonna be it for me. I don't wanna keep anybody up too much. I know people are at different like time zones or whatever, right? And that's pretty much it. But dude, let me tell you something. I love it all. I love it all too much. I love it all too much. Go listen to this artist, bro. If you like EDM, listen to this artist. That is fire. That is fire. I have to go in and actually like just look at some of these techniques. Those are just fire. I don't know what else to say other than that. That one is fire. That little period where it's just like dun 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 dun. That's all dancing. That's all dancing. Like I can't imagine fight scenes out of that. I can only imagine fight scenes out of rock, trap, and cinematic stuff. You have to be dancing to this stuff. It's so cool. I just want to be dancing with my friends. That's all. Dancing with my friends to this thing. That's all. EDM is just dancing to me. It's so cool. It's so cool. You can translate that into pretty much anything. They probably can put a lot of fight music into it, but that's just not how I see it. I think this is just more freedom and dancing. Freedom and dancing. But that's going to be it. I'm going to try to do this one again for you guys. It seems like you guys actually like this, which is surprising to me because like I thought this was going to be the boring bit, just me yapping about music. But if you like that, that's fire. Because I like it too. Music is fire. Look at me. I'm a music man, kind of. And you guys have basically cemented it for me. So I appreciate it so much. But EDM can be probably used for certain things. Transformation scenes. I would use EDM for transformation. EDM would be good for transformation. Magical girl fight scene. Yeah. Like some transformation type stuff. Me personally, I'm more into like One Punch Man. Some Hunter x Hunter. Atmosphere. Atmosphere for fights is awesome for me. Intensity. Non-stop heart racing stuff. This, the dun 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 dun. I feel like the last one. Which one was it? This one. This is fight. That's fighting music right here. That's fighting for sure. But yeah. Anyways, guys, jeez, I'm so happy. You guys make me so happy. This has been awesome. This has been awesome. Hopefully we can do some more of these stuff so I can go over more of the stuff from my channel that maybe a lot of you guys on this channel haven't seen yet. You know, there's a couple of people, Liana, and a bunch of other people that said that they didn't even know I had a second channel. So me being official, I guess I have to try because it's fun and there's a lot of people that like it. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna read a couple of these comments though, and then I'm gonna head out. Let's see. I love being here. I wish I could stay there too much and fall asleep. You flatter me too much. I don't know what to do all that flattery. I don't like blushing. I don't like blushing. Okay? I don't know what to do with those emotions. What are you doing? Huh? Stop it. What are you doing? I wish to see more of these lives. They inspire me. I appreciate it, mate. You guys inspire me a bunch too. It's kind of crazy that you guys, it's more like a how do I say that? Symbiotic relationship. That's what it is. It's a symbiotic relationship. I get a lot of inspiration and a lot of ideas from you guys, and being able to translate that into my own art form is really, really fun. I'm appreciative that I can actually help a lot of people. It makes a lot of sense that you guys are supportive so much to where I can actually feel supported myself. That's what I'm saying. Where it's just like, it makes more sense that I'm more happy with my stuff when other people think it's cool. We're social creatures. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So I'm really appreciative. I'm on my hands, and every single time I'm on a comment and you see the praying and the hands on knees, I do that in real life. I think it's important. I'm honored. I really am. But we'll do this again. All right, we'll do this again. I'm going to get some more of your music and stuff in it. And the more that I'm able to cover my channel and finish it, the more I'll be able to only listen to you guys' music. And it helps me because I need references. A lot more now. I can't wait. Could you place the link to the second channel nearby? I want to see the channel. Okay, yeah, let me do that real quick. Do I not have it linked on this channel? I probably don't. Yikes. I told you guys I'm a noob at all of this. I'm kind of a noobus. I'm a noob. Let's see. Where is it? Maybe I can just post it here. Does that work? Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that works. I'm gonna put the channel in the on my page as well, so it makes more sense for you guys. And now I'll be able to actually pay attention to this account a little bit more too. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys so much. Thank you. I will be thanking you throughout the rest of this week and this weekend. It's going to be fun. We're going to be watching some cartoons later on, either this week or tomorrow. I don't remember where I scheduled it. Maybe tomorrow, right? Either tomorrow next or Friday. I don't remember when I scheduled it. Hopefully I'm just not too busy. But thank you so much. This means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. To the Pantheon and to future me, the Pantheon came through for us, bro. The Pantheon is so fire. These guys are so fire. Jake and Grim and all the rest of you guys, all the new people that are on this channel, you guys mean so much to me. It's awesome. Thanks so much. Nice thumbnails, by the way. I'll be going now. See you later, mate. See you later. See you later, Romero. See you later. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, Friday. Romero, you had a name for the cartoon days that we were going to do. I forgot what it was called. It was a really good, snarky name, and I totally forgot it, and I had to just put cartoons, and I was kind of mad. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. My lungs hurt. I laughed too much. I'm too excited. I was laughing off camera, guys. I was laughing off camera. I was happy off camera. You have no idea. I'll see you guys later. Yera, thank you. Thank you, Yera, so much for commenting so much on my music. It makes a lot. It's gonna help. It's gonna help for the server. That will come soon. It's definitely a thing. I don't know when it's gonna come. I have to do a lot of preparation or whatever, but it's definitely coming. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really fun. All right. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I suck. Goodbye. And yes, of course, drink your water. Drink your water. Drink it. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to become a raisin? You know raisins don't like sun, and raisins also don't get they don't get money. They don't get food. Raisins don't get what do you like? I don't know what you like. But whatever you like, raisins. I just thought money, because I guess with money you can buy whatever you like. I like pizza. Money buys pizza. I like pizza. Do you like pizza? Why am I still here? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Minecraft server coming soon. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you so much. And Patreon supporters, you're real. See you later, Romero.